No, steadily, heavily.
In 1934, Walter had already brought into light what we call Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was birthed out of imagination for kids. And that was the start of his limelight. Well, they didn't stop there. After some years, they also got into Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And they kept on producing. In a few years after that, more demands of sales started flowing in. And they got to produce Pinocchio, Fantasia, and the likes of them. Now, one very interesting part of this is one of the major setbacks that he had. He was dealing with cancer. Walter Disney had cancer for a while, even in production. And it was at that point they were able to build the Disneyland. In 1955, Walter Disney and his brother, also with the help of UB Iwerks, built Disneyland in California, the same 1955. But at the end, Walter Disney died. But today, his legacy still remains. Disneyland remains the biggest playground on earth for kids in the world. That is a survival. Thank you very much.
Outrain, please.
All protocols duly observed. Greetings to everyone. Pine of Judges, my co-ruler. My name is Olupomarsa, and I'll be talking about the survival. What's a survival? To me, I term it as a left behind when others fall. Let's talk of it. Imagine deforestation, which is the bringing down of trees in the forest, and a single one is left behind. What do we call that? Survival. Okay, now let's look at nowadays that the governments are demolishing buildings, and they decided to leave a building behind when the others are demolished. What do we call that? Survival. Imagine now, okay, where we are right now, we have switches around, and all the lights is decided to be turned off, and one is left behind. What do we call that? Survival. Okay, now let me give you a story. In the year 1895, a girl was born in Philadelphia, USA. Her name is Rose Delwell Calvert. So, let me back everything I've been saying since with a story. In 1895, a girl was born to the family of the Dawson in Philadelphia, USA. Her name is Rose Delwell Calvert. She was 17 years old when they embarked on a journey on a ship. We all know the story, Titanic. She was 17 years old when the incident happened, that the wreckage happened on the Atlantic Ocean. Her mother took her on the journey and wanted her to get married to a man called Carl, a 30-year-old man. And she was 17 by then. Though she doesn't have feelings for the man, but because her mother wants them to maintain the high profile, she was trying to force the relationship of the girl and the guy together. But unfortunately for them, the girl fell in love with another guy on the ship. And I keep wondering, why will such a thing happen? Are the people that worked on the ship not perfect enough? Why can't it's meant to happen so we can have stories like this to talk later on, which is what I'm talking about today. It happened all of a sudden, there is a wreckage of the ship, and a lot of people happens to be a victim. But for us to know that the Titanic incident happened, it was a single soul that came out to tell the story to the world, which is something I'm very sure most of my colleagues and people watching watched during the time title of the movie is Titanic. She happens to be the survivor of the incident that happened in 1997. Though she's not alive anymore, which most of the people believe she died while in her sleep on one of her vacations on the ocean. So I have nothing much to talk about concerning the survivor, but I think the little point I've gave you all, I think you should be able to understand what I mean by a survivor. Thank you.
So the next person that will be presenting is Tessa. So a round of applause for Tessa. And a round of applause to Luz Tomasa. Olukumasa, that was a very wonderful presentation. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Yeah, so the next person I'll be calling on to is Tessa. Tessa, a round of applause to Tessa, please. So the next royal I'll be calling on to is Teresa. A round of applause to Teresa, please.
This life, we need to understand something, that nothing comes easy. But the ability for you to stand and face all challenges matters a lot, and that is what they call survivor. Now, my name is Teresa Titilayo Ojo. But first, I want us to understand the meaning of survivor before diverting to survival. Now, what does survivor mean? Survivor is the act or process of standing guard to face challenges, all odds, to stand once and for all. Then, what's a survivor? Survivor is the person that stands guard to face challenges and odds. Thank you. Now, out of statistics makes us understand that 2/3, or let me say 8/10 of people, or probably artists in Nigeria, are facing a lot of challenges. But the ability for them to stand is what matters most to us this evening. Now, with the statistics, I will go with a Nigerian artist named Stalin Omale, his stage name. Omale was born in 1997 in Port Harcourt. He started his music career at age 15. That was 2012, I guess. He started his music career with the inspiration of where he lives. He mentioned in an interview that he lived and grew up amongst criminals in Port Harcourt, and there he got his inspiration to start his music career. But while starting his music career, imagine somebody living among criminals. What kind of music do you think he's going to come out with? Probably Jamilole, stuff like that, I guess. But with his ability to stand firm in facing challenges of living with criminals, he didn't come out with songs like that. He came out with a top-notch songs. Moving on, recently we knew that Omale released a song, Alone. Something was behind that music, Alone. And what was behind it? He was actually depressed. He was depressed, but nobody knew about it. While in a depressed situation, he still continued with his music. He never stopped singing. He continued with his music. What came out, what happened while he's depressed, his girlfriend served him breakfast. Breakfast, we all know, is actually a slang to Nigeria. His girlfriend served him breakfast in the middle of the night. And as a singer, somebody that already exposed the relationship, he made it public on his social media handle. So that actually got to him. He was challenged and became depressed. While he was depressed, he never stopped singing. He continued with his song and came about with Alone. After releasing Alone, he made an interview. And in his interview, he stated the fact that he was depressed. But saying it out for people to understand actually describe him as one of the Afro-pop touch artists, because nobody have the ability to come out and say what they're actually passing through. Because out of 10, 8%, 8 people are passing through depression, but none of them could come out. Even the remaining 2 are still passing through little, but decided to make themselves happy. And those two, Omale is actually part of them. Him standing firm to sing, to continue singing out of all challenges makes him a survivor. And ending my story, I want us to know that we should never pray in this life. We should never pray for an easy life, but rather we should pray for the strength to face challenges and to overcome them. Thank you.
Okay. A round of applause to Teresa. That was a very, very brilliant idea. Actually, I never knew that happened to Omale. Didn't you guys learn one or two things from her? Yeah. So the next housemate I'll be calling on to is Junior Jotega. A round of applause to Junior Jotega.
We should clap now. All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Junior Jomega, aka Big Nation Verified. Yeah, I'm here to speak on a topic that says survival. I'll be talking about one of the survival in the whole world by the name Victor James Osimhen. All right, Victor James Osimhen is a Nigerian professional footballer who plays as a striker in Napoli. He plays as a striker in Napoli and considered as one of the best striker in the whole world. He was born on the 29th December 1998 in Lagos State, Nigeria, but his parents was from Edo State. He grew up alongside with his brother Andrew, with 4 other siblings in the city of Lagos. While at Lagos, his family faced hardship that made Victor Osimhen to face the storm. His family faced hardship that made Osimhen to face the sun of Lagos traffic, where his mother was selling sachet water to supplement her income. All right. Isn't that income? Jesus. I had one boast. All right. Growing up in his formative years, Victor Osimhen hustled and helped sachet pure water and some other household commodities for his education and his family's survival. 2014, the school, Olusosun Primary School, he attended, got a field for them where the pupils will be playing their match every evening. Then every evening, Victor Osimhen used to go to the field to play match. His brother Andrew supported him so much that he drew away the sense of education in order to help his siblings, especially Victor Osimhen. 2014, the local football association noticed Victor Osimhen, noticed something about him and picked him. Then 2015, he played the FIBA Under-17 tournament and gave 2 wonderful great goals that boomed him up to the whole world. From there, all right, Victor Osimhen. All right, from there, he was known all over the world. Now, Victor is now a legend. He's a great person. He has survived the hardship and depressions. He just came back to Nigeria last month and visited his people at Edo State and even visited P Square. Thank you.
A round of applause to Junior Jotega. That was a very, very, very brilliant presentation. I really love that. Don't you guys love it? Yeah. So I'll be calling next to Nicole, the Snow White of the house. A round of applause to Nicole, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm by name Nicole, and I'm here to talk about Survivor. What is Survivor? Well, to some people, Survivor can be seen in different ways. And there are so many people that have survived. And thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Nicole, and I'm here to talk about Survivor. What is Survivor? Who are the survivors? There are so many survivors in the history of Nigeria and the whole world as a whole. We have Mark Zuckerberg, for example, is a survivor. And so many more. Dangote, you can name them. Like my colleague said, my housemate said, he talked about the person who presented Titanic. But I'm here to talk about one great man in the history of Nigeria. His name is Charles Grigg. Charles Grigg is the owner of 7-Up. I don't know if you all know how 7-Up came about, but 7-Up had so many struggles. Before the production of 7-Up, the owner was discouraged. He faced many trials. 7-Up, as we are made to believe, as what I know about, he had to go on and on and on before he later come up with it. Some people said 7-Up came up due to so. And some said 7-Up was a part of the name, I think, a lithium stuff, the way his chemical that he produced. But 7-Up really came through his first trials, after his first attempt, his second attempt, his third, fourth, fifth, sixth. He kept on to the sixth part. Then the seventh was when he finally came up with this perfect ingredients. Charles never gave up. He kept on pushing. Even after his failure, Charles was able to keep the struggle on. That's what is meant. That's what we mean by survivor. I hope you all understand what I mean. Well, that's a perfect example of survivor. Thank you.
That was a very beautiful presentation, Nicole. A round of applause to Nicole, please. To be honest, I never knew the story behind 7-Up, and I feel Charles did a great job. A round of applause once again for Nicole. So I'll be calling next to Jane. A round of applause for Jane, please.
Oh, hello everyone. My name is Jane Francis. I'm one of the housemates of the King's Mansion reality TV show, and I'm here to talk about survival. To me, I see survival as victory. For me, people have different explanation of survival, and I have a perfect example of this, and I want to use someone who I call my mentor, who is Naomi Campbell, as an example. She's one of the 6 supermodel in our generation. Naomi Campbell went through a lot. She didn't just become a supermodel just like that. She went through a lot because she's like the first black woman who actually became the face of Vogue magazine. She actually went through a lot of discrimination becoming a model because of her color. Like in the modeling world, we know her as the one who broke the yoke and opened doors for models of color, which is us, the blacks. And she is an inspiration to me because after everything she went through addiction, she went through a lot of things, battling with alcohol, just because she couldn't fit in the modeling world. She went through so much, and she is 40 now, and she is still doing the thing, and she's even improving more than before. But she started this at the age of 15 years old. Can you imagine that? 15 years old. So why won't she be my mentor? Like, someone like this is someone I just want to be like. She is a survivor, and everyone in the, not only in the modeling world, she's an actor too. So everyone here should know about Naomi Campbell. And I think that's the person I want to use as an example of a survivor. Thank you.
A round of applause to Jane Francis, please. As we can see, I feel what I've learned in this presentation is that these survivors, you guys are kind of like inspired by them, true? Yeah. Of us. Yeah, so just like Jane Francis, she was inspired by Naomi Campbell. That's a very great presentation, though. A round of applause for her, please. So I'll be calling on to Rutherford. A round of applause to Rutherford, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ford, but you can also call me Rutherford, like my beautiful hostess said. So here today, I'm talking about a woman I'm so much inspired by, a black woman, and it's no other person but Oprah Gail Winfrey. I'm sure most of you here know her. So Oprah is a woman. Sorry, I forgot to tell you what I'm here to talk about. We're talking about survival, right? This is a woman who has suffered so much in life, but has at the same time done really great things in life. She was also once known as the first black woman to be a billionaire. And then she's also African American. She's a TV producer, she's an actress, an author, and then so much more. You can also call her a media queen, a media mogul. That is because she has done so much in the media. She also owns a cable in the industry where all her shows are talked about, expressed. I mean, she basically made it so much from that, from her talk show. Okay, so I want to talk about her survival. She's a woman who grew up in a very difficult childhood and poverty. Lived with her parents, lived with her grandmother, lived with her cousins, uncles, who ended up raping her, and she left home for that reason. And when she left home, she left with child, and she gave birth to this child later, and the child died at birth. But that did not stop her. She left when she was 14 years. Remember this. That did not stop her from becoming who she is today. She owns the show called the Oprah Winfrey Talk Show, which has been in play for the past 25 years. Yes, and it's still ongoing. She has done so much, and up until today, she's rated as the most influential woman in history, a black woman for that matter. And you know, being black comes with so much discrimination, but this woman has broken so much barriers, and I am really, really influenced by her. She's a role model to me, and that is why I'm talking about her today concerning survival. I'm sure you guys can grab a little from what I've said concerning survival. Thank you.
I'm sorry. A round of applause to Rutherford, please. Rutherford, that was a very, very beautiful presentation. Thank you so very much. I learned something today. I'll be passing the mic next to me, which name is next to me. I'll be calling on Shalom to come do our presentation. A round of applause to Shalom, please.
So what
We'll keep clapping.
Hello everyone. My name is Shalom. So I'll be talking about survival, though I'm not really good in history, so I won't really be talking about someone you all know, but I'll be talking about someone who really inspired me a lot. Hello everyone. My name is Shalom. So I'll be talking about a survivor. As we all know who survivor is from my fellow royalties. So I won't be going deep into what survivor is. I'll be talking really about who inspired me as a survivor in the person of Mrs. Damaris Emmanuel, though she's my mom. So I'll be talking about a survivor, someone who really inspired me in the person of Mrs. Damaris Emmanuel. So she's a person who I've been looking up to, and I've learned a lot of things from her. From her story, she grew up in a family whereby female education is not really appreciated. So she had this struggle with her education while growing up, though she stopped at primary school, got married at a very tender age. But one thing that I love so much about her is that she getting married did not stop her from pursuing her career. So when she gave birth, she's a mother of 9. She started she took an opportunity that came on her way. There's a program released by the government, a DEC institution for adult education. So she started from there with taking care of children and also going to school. So she picked up her career from the organization. She went to Federal College of Education, and she has so many challenges growing up, training up children. Her children are in school. She's also in school. She will go for part-time, come back and still take care of the household. So she is a survivor, because when she was in school, she did not really have someone to help her to go further. But she was not discouraged by her parents or by her marriage. She took up her career from that. So she's indeed a survivor to me. So I've learned a lot of things from her story. Thank you.
A round of applause to Shalom, please. That was a very nice presentation, Shalom. So the next person I'll be calling to present is herself. It will be Zion. A round of applause to Zion.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zion CA. I'm talking about survivor. Okay. Thank God. All of us here, we know that one of our brother called Kelechi Promise Nacho is one of our star, which everybody knows here. I've tried a lot. Yes, I just want to go short about his lifestyle. Kelechi Promise Iheanacho is a Nigeria professional football club. Okay, Kelechi Promise Iheanacho. Kelechi Promise Iheanacho is a Nigeria professional footballer. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zion CA. I'm talking about Survivor. Yeah, I want to say something about Kelechi Promise Iheanacho. It's a Nigeria. But good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zion CA. I'm talking about Survivor. Kelechi Promise Iheanacho is a Nigerian professional footballer. Yeah.
A round of applause to Links, please. Now let everyone welcome Links.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, my panel of judge. My name is Collins Aga. Everyone calls me Lins. So today I'll be talking about survival. In my term of survival simply means the last standard of anything at all. The last person who survived trials, tribulations, name it. So today I'll be talking about Gilbert Oge. He is from Delta State. He is the founder of the Ocean Restaurant. So Gilbert was born and brought up in Delta State. He was born in July 16, 1967. Growing up was really difficult for him and his siblings. To crown it up, he was feminine, and his father could not allow him to associate with his siblings because in his time, femininity is a sin, it's bad. So he was castigated from his family. Gilbert found his way to Lagos. He did a lot of chores, he did a lot of hard work just to stand. He did so many things just to pursue his dream. He's a lover of food, by the way. So due to the fact that he could not mingle with his family, he left, and then he started doing a lot of things in Lagos, started hustling, started pursuing his career. He started from a kiosk, started cooking, selling, making change. So before you know it, people started liking and loving his food. Then that was how Gilbert opened his restaurant. And today, his restaurant happens to be one of the biggest and nice restaurants in Lagos. So Gilbert has always has passion for whatever he does. And now today, his father, his family have now united with him. So what am I trying to say is, do not stop what your passion is. Strive hard, continue, stand out, and I assure you that you would survive. Thank you.
A round of applause to Links. Links, that was a very brilliant conclusion. I really learned something from it.
Thank you.
That's all.
Okay. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sir Kelechi Promise Iheanacho. Is a Nigerian professional footballer who plays forward for EFL Championship Club, Manchester City, and Nigeria national team. He was born on 3rd October 1996 in the kingdom of in the town of Oboye or Obikwe. Yeah, God. Kelechi was born on October 3rd, 1996 in town of Obokwe in the state of Imo, Nigeria, by Elder James Iheanacho, father, and late Mercy Iheanacho. Kelechi started his football career when he was in primary school. People laughed him so much because he doesn't have much to support his career. But the only thing makes Kelechi give him heart and give him mind that he believes himself and know what he can do. So on the way, Kelechi got, as a local boy, it was. Action. And Kelechi started pushing and fighting. The boy that didn't. Action. So Kelechi started everything when he got sponsored. I now went to Manchester City in England and started his career. Now I can see, everybody can see that Kelechi is not a star. Everybody knows him. He has the money now. But those people that gossip on him think that he can't make the money. Kelechi has gotten the money now. In terms of car, Kelechi has any kind of car he wants. Mansion, he built a mansion to his village. He also supports some people that doesn't have money. He built house for some people. So I think that giving up is not the key. So we have to push it up, whatever we are doing. So we got to get there.
Action. A round of applause to, oh sorry, who's it? Lion, please. That was a very nice presentation, I'll be honest with you. And the presentation so far has been wonderful. Like, I mean wonderful. I learned some few things from few of the contestants, which was Jane Francis, also who I learned about, Naomi Campbell, which was a model and an actor, and Nicole, whose name was Charles Grigg, who was the founder of 7-Up. Like I never knew, to be honest. And that was a very nice show. I hope you all stay tuned to okay. A round of applause to Zion, please. That was a very beautiful presentation. I really enjoyed it. And so far, so good. The presentation you guys have presented, you royals have presented, has been wonderful and good so far. A round of applause for yourself, please. So I think I learned 2 or 3 things from the show because to be honest, out of everything they said, I didn't know like 1 or 2. So I got to learn something from Jane Francis when she talked about Naomi Campbell, which was a model and an actor. And I got to learn something from Nicole, who talked about Charles Grigg, who was the founder of 7-Up. And I used to drink 7-Up. I didn't know that he was the founder, but that was great. Thank you all. If you want to keep watching us on this King Mansion reality show, which is the Survivor edition, you can keep watching us on House of BKJ TV. We are always tuned 24 hours, and we're bringing more content and more drama, more everything to your TV. So stay tuned and keep watching House of BKJ TV. Thank you.
I understand. Naomi Kamesh is not an American. He's from Jamaica. This guy is from Jamaica. From Jamaica to the UK. From the UK, she was spotted at that age 15. From there, United States. As in like Victor, sorry, Osimhen, right? No. Oh, Titanic. You just mentioned Titanic. Wow. Everybody know about Titanic, right? Give me something that I don't know. As in, I told you the other time. I mean, the list of people like this, I want to know more. I don't see that. The one that talk about Osimhen, right? Osimhen here. And that boy here. The new boy, the boy now.
No, steadily, heavily. I'm
If you are with your phone, put it on silent, or you off it and come and drop it. Yes, sir.
Are you mad? It's your business. Why would you start with? I don't know what to do. How to start? Please, are you your whole content and don't come here? Are you serious, please? That is my own business. It's your business. What contact? Don't get me. Like, what is your business? Don't get me. Like, what is your business? Don't get me. Was I talking to you? Was I? Please, so I beg. Don't cast. I have my own things to do.
Oh my fucking god. Girl. What movie are you casting? Turn. Oh my god. So we casting all the movies.
I need to think that's the new character.
I don't even know, but I think
that. Is my pen the yellow pen?
Adjust it.
Wow, so it's a full house. Oh. Hi. Yay! Amazing. Thank you. How you guys doing? All right. Oh, okay. How you guys doing? No?
Very good.
You look amazing.
Lovely to have you here.
The pleasure is all mine.
Official first guest.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm a winner. Yes, I always come first. You know? I get very worried. How you guys doing?
Well.
Oh, fantastic. You guys look great.
Thank you.
Really
you
great.
also.
I do, right? I try my best. Sometimes like that. Sometimes it's tough. We see what to combine, but we try our best. My name is Joerocks. I'm an actor, director, filmmaker, basically. So that's what I do to put small change in my pocket from time to time. The film industry is just a whole new level. It's getting bigger and bigger, and then we are grateful that we are not where we were. We are not where we want to be yet, but we are getting there.
Right.
We are getting there. So one step at a time, Make it. It's nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know if I can get your name. I can say your name quickly so I can know how. Just have start with from my left to the right. Your name, Charlie. South Train. Okay. Ah, amazing. Nice to meet you, sir. Beggar. Becca. Okay. Ah, fantastic. Welcome. Thank you.
I am the bad girl, Sugar.
Hopefully. Oh, bad girl, Sugar Oracle. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I think I've come across some oracles on Instagram once. Amazing. Let's go.
I'm Jay. I'm
Yes.
Warren.
Ah, fantastic. Nice to meet you, Jen.
Oh, my name is Alubiza, and I'm from the
Diza. Nice to meet you, Diza.
I'm on Masa.
I didn't get it, but I'm not going to spoil it. It was this.
This is the first time hearing it. It's Masa.
Odumosan.
Olupumasa.
Olupumasa.
Yeah.
Olupumasa.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's go.
I am a singer,
Ah, nice.
a blogger, and a writer.
Amazing. Amazing. Yes, it's
Hi.
really hot in here.
My name is Ford.
Ford.
Yeah, Ford, like the car.
Ah, amazing.
I'm a gym enthusiast. I love lifting.
Yeah, I love the sentence. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. Good.
My name is Zion. I'm an artist.
Zion.
Yes, sir.
Oh, fantastic. Nice to meet you, Zion.
My name is Lens.
Wow. Yeah, cameraman. What?
My name is Lens.
Lens. What are you saying with Lens? Okay, sorry.
My name is Lens. I'm an actor.
Ah, nice to meet you, Lens. Nice to meet you. I like the. Yeah.
I am Teresa. Tessa.
Teresa. It's Teresa. Continue. Teresa. Ah, fantastic. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Yeah.
My name is Shalom.
Shalom. Like SHELOM Shalom. SHELOM Shalom, yeah? Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. My name is actually Ben Shalom, but let's keep going. Anything?
Your boy is a Jamaica.
You sure? I didn't hear it. Eh?
Your boy is a Jamaica. Yeah.
It's your boy, Julian Jumiga. You do? Junior. Junior. Joe Mega. Fantastic, fantastic. It's tough out there. All right, great, great, yeah.
Hi. I'm actor and also
Ketra. Ah, you see. I know you're a Ketra because I will hold on to that. Then you're an actor too. Okay, and you do what? You can play something for me. Perhaps. What are you from? I know somebody. My God, if you need boy, stop playing. Don't play. Stop playing. Stop playing. Hmm? Of course. I love it. It's amazing. Nice to meet you guys, man. I'm really happy to be here. Vicky J is like, I've known Vicky J for years, and he tries to put things like this together to encourage young people in the industry, and I honestly appreciate him. I mean, it's not as big as where he wants it to be. If I'm talking too fast, let me know. It's not as big as where we want it to be, but it's getting there. So I really celebrate you guys. Clap for yourself. Awesome. So basically, you guys, I'm just here to talk to you about the entertainment industry from the lens of a filmmaker. Basically, that's what I'm just here for. You guys have had your various encounters with a couple of. I'm going to speak for myself when I say I do get some DMs on my Instagram. I want to join the industry. I want to do this. I want to do that. Sorry, musicians, you know, there was a time in my life when I wanted to do music, but you get that, you do me. But stuff. That's actually where I got the name from, Joerocks. I used to do rock and roll, like Linkin Park and all them shit. I really love to sing and make some noise. I play the drums too, but it's tough. It's very tough. I know someone that has experience in music, it's going to help people. But at the same time, Nollywood is it's quite a crazy place. You need to be spiritual a little because it gets crazy in Asaba, trust me. But it's not impossible. if you're out here and you're actually trying to, you know, join the industry, do some movies or entertainment in general, because I just know there are models here, you know, you really need to want it, or you really need to want it, or because if you don't, if you're not desperate enough for it, and you're not passionate about it, now there's a thin line between desperation and being passionate about it. All right. Let me not use the word desperate. Let me use the word passion. All right. You need to be passionate about it. Let me use that word. Make person not talk say I'm desperate. I'm gonna kill my brother. No, I did not say that. But you need to really be passionate about it, because I will put this to you: it is not easy. Is it doable? Yes. But is it easy? No. All right. I know many of you might not know my face or I not have seen any of my movies. It is fine. But I've been here for 5 to 6 years. I know some places I go to and everybody's like, oh my God, yeah, the actor yourself is yes, but apparently it's not yet because all of you don't watch TV. Shame on all of you. But yet, step by step, but we're getting there. So basically, what I want you guys to know is if you're trying to join the entertainment industry, whatever part of it, you need to be passionate about it. And unfortunately, I will need to let you guys know that you can't put money first. If you are in the entertainment industry in this country, even in the US, even in Canada, wherever you want to go to, you can't put money first. You have to put passion first. So I've said this over and over again. You need to put passion first. You need to want it. You need to be able to sacrifice for it. You need to be able to what other words can I use for this? I really mean this. I'm just saying this from the bottom of my heart. When Vicky J told me about this, I said, okay, fine. I'm going to use this opportunity to talk to as many people as I can. Because at some point, I got tired of talking to everybody individually on my Instagram. Oh, yeah, do this. Oh, yeah, do this. So I can talk to as many people as I can right now. So at least nobody hit me up too many times. I'm going to talk about Nollywood, and I'm going to make it as simple as possible. There are different ways to get into Nollywood if you're interested in doing that. First of all, you need to know how to act. It is very important that you need to know how to act. It is very, very important. If you don't know how to act, you either be you would be they would demand. Sorry, if I'm talking too fast, let me know. They will demand things from you that you might not be able to give because your acting skills is not good enough. They might demand stuff from you, and even when you are a good actress or actor, they might still demand stuff from you. So demand is both ways. But at least it's better to leave knowing that, okay, I can't give this, not because I'm a bad actor, but because you are just being stupid and wicked. Then you can go out with pride. Do you understand? But first of all, first things first, you need to be sure that you know your onions. You know how to act. You know what it's worth. You know what it's like. If it is music, you need to be sure that you know how to sing. You need to be sure, as in, don't listen to all your friends that'll be telling you that, I know you sound great. It's a liar. You just might not sound as great as you think. Go out there. Listen, don't feel bad when you go for auditions and people tell you no. I went for auditions once with MTN Project Fame then, and you know, Cobams was supposed to be my judge at that point. And the truth is, I felt good about it because I think this is somebody that knows music and he will know what I'm doing right and what I'm not doing right. You know, and then it was great. It was like, if you sound good, but your vibrato is crazy, you know, it's really intense. I have to reduce it. So I did, and I got better. So, like I said, don't listen to friends, listen to the truth. If you don't know how to act, go to an acting school. Start from there. If you are not sure, start from there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
First things first. If you cannot afford acting school, join drama group in your church. Or if you have, or I don't know if you're Muslims here, if you, I don't know, have a group, just try and get, I always tell the cheapest place to get vocal lessons, acting lessons, technical lessons, the cheapest and affordable place is in a church. I'm saying church because I come from, I don't know how it happens in the mosque, but in a religious area, things are majorly free. You go for your acting, even not acting, stay there, you watch, they'll give you script eventually, you will look, you know what lines are, you know how to kill, you know when to come in.
if you cannot afford a good acting school. One. Now, get to the industry again. We thank God for the jet age we are in right now. There's social media. There is social media. Do stuff. We all have phones. We all have smartphones. Yes?
Yes.
Do stuff. Post yourself. Post it on your IG. Let people like. Let people follow. Let people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Content is the new oil. I cannot buttress this further. Wherever I go, I tell many people, content is the new oil. Yes, as much as they say, many who believe all these content creators are probably doing some money laundering. I want to believe. Many people believe they are doing some shit on the side. Man, if you look at their back end to their Facebook, their Instagram, their YouTube, for example, because I know Facebook and YouTube pays. I have a friend, Emson Bakara. I checked his back end on Facebook. He was expecting about $20,000 at the end of the month for doing content that might not be as funny as you want it to be. But his people want to watch something. I've been on Iroko. I have a friend. She's a huge fan of Iroko movies, and most of my movies are on Iroko. And she came to meet me. Yeah, George, what's up now? I know no new movies today. I was like, we just brought out one yesterday. Have you watched it? She said yes. I said I have to chill now. Maybe every day we bring out film, but people really want to watch something on their phone. So content, you can create your content. People can see you online. Build your social media presence. You need to build it. Okay, on any set I am on, directing or shooting or being behind the scenes or even acting. Hey, we need somebody for this role. There's this girl. Her name is Anita. First question is, what's her IG handle? That's the first question. So I've met some actors. They say they act film, they act, then they act. What's your IG handle? I go to the IG handle and it is private. Are you playing with me? Is this a joke? Yeah, you want to be on TV, but you want to live a private life on social media. But it doesn't make sense. So if you're private here, please, I want people to know you. Open your page. Because you will lose, I'm not joking, you lose jobs. What? You start looking at your
Doesn't
this
make
girl.
sense.
No. Open up. Except you want to be private. Stay private. Nobody stop you from being private. But don't be in the public eye and have a private page on Instagram, Twitter. You're going to be out there. So like I said, social media is also a really good way. All right. Thirdly, auditions and casting notices. Try your best. But at the same time, we're in a wicked world. Always try to vet whatever audition you are attending. Try to be sure that it is a good production house that is doing it. In my years of doing this audition hustle, we go audition. We go tell us we go pay 20,000, 50,000. So how much you want to pay me for the film now I'm shooting? I pay you first. One, I've heard of auditions where they are fake. You go there, nothing will happen. You know they shoot films. You need to vet every audition that you are attending. It is important. Now there are some people that do registrations. I don't have a problem with that overly, except it makes sense. If you're telling me, okay, register under my label, we are going to work. Anyways, that one, in God hand, I have a modeling agency that I registered in. Yeah. They have given me jobs. I've been on Minimi Chin, I've been on many places, and I paid to register. Yes, they got me jobs. Some don't, some people get angry. So just need to be sure of where you are going to. Trust the process, basically. And then the other part is maybe future money. You can use money to enter the industry. It's a normal thing. Produce your own film yourself.
Right.
Star in your film. Be the star of the show. We do Iroko movies at 4 million per movie. We shoot for 4 days or 5 days. So if you have your money back somewhere, you can just invest. You'll be the lead. You're the one paying the director, the producer, the cameraman. So you can lead in your film. Do it back to back. Shoot for 4 million. Sell at 6.5 million naira. Good business. You move on. I will not bring 4 million naira from my film, and you say I will not star in it. It's like you're mad, sir. It's like you have problem. Are you joking with me? Do you understand? So what I just told you guys are just basic ways of getting into Nollywood. So I think I won't have questions like that anymore. They might have a question for me if I move to the next part of my talk. Any questions? Oh God, I was expecting someone to say no, but it's fine. No one asks any questions. You actually don't want questions, but it's fine. Any question?
Okay, so you spoke about.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna question that I really don't like those positions because I know that these people they will eventually pick whoever they want to see. Yeah. And my friends they will go and go, keep wasting there, wasting their time. And I don't like going for audition. So I feel like to me, I feel like most times audition is not necessary. Okay, will you be available for this shoot, children shoot? Okay, you play the big role, you play the soccer, you know, soccer, etc. So to me, I just feel like audition most of the
Okay. Any other question about auditions? There we
Well,
go.
it's more like what she said. It's you know somebody that knows somebody. It's more of connections. If you don't know anybody, you cannot.
Connection is life. Remember about knowing somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. I am here because Vicky J knows me. First of all, connection is life. Connection is life. Okay, continue.
Talking about audition. You know, all I know about is modeling, right?
Yes, modeling auditions very important.
About casting. When I want to go for casting as a model, we see flyers, right? But for movies, I've never seen movie casting flyer.
Who are you following? You're following Dr. Maki while you're looking for me flyer.
So I want to ask, for somebody interested in movies and willing to go for casting, how does the person source for casting or
Auditions. Okay, so first of all, talking about how important auditions are and where to source for castings. Okay, so because normally it's not like I used to put things on my head, but I'm just going to start with this one now. Yeah. Now, when it comes to auditions, I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel. However, we can't. Not everybody can know us. We don't have 2 million followers on Instagram. There are some producers out there that will want to work with you, but they just don't know you. And the only thing you want to do is pray that they bump it to you or somebody that knows you knows them. There are sometimes those producers want auditions, and sometimes some of them are real auditions, and you should attend. I go to some auditions. I went to an audition like last 2 years. And when I got there, at a point, everybody thought Nami said be the director. But I just said, Nami, I be audition. I've not worked in Nevada Bridge before. I've not worked in Nevada Bridge TV before. I've heard of them. Now worked with them. I don't know what's going on there. So I was like, they called for audition. I went for the audition, like a normal guy. So I got my car, went my car. Hey, Joe, right here. I got you here. I said, I did here. I never worked in Nevada Bridge before. Make them see my face. And good thing, when I got there, it was my turn. I filled name, humble, sit down like this. Number 74, yes, sir. When I got there, the director said, Joerocks, I know you now. The fact that you know me doesn't mean you are going to call me for this job if I did not show up for this audition. Do you understand what I'm saying? So not everybody knows you. Pick the audition you want to go to. If it looks serious, African Match is calling for an audition. Go. Mnet's calling for an audition. Go. I have been with African Magic Urban. We're shooting. We're in the office there, and then someone brought out this picture. Hey, this guy, Seth. It happened. Maybe the person's mother was praying for him, but it still happens. Not everybody can know you at once. Yes, you have people that call you up. I have people that call me up too. But like I said, never call me for anything. I went there and I did 2 movies with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Since they got my contact now, they could now reach me. I've been on different productions where hey, my friends say, do you know Joerocks? Yeah, so you're Joerocks, and I've been looking for you now. If I didn't go there, that it is frustrating. At a point in my life, I decided not to go for auditions again. I said, no, that's it. I'm done here. It's a lie. They don't think I'm good enough. But I told myself, I will get this no, because I am not good enough for this, whatever role they are looking for. Look for roles. That's why I like my modeling agents. When they post ages this to this, big a guy with muscle. Oh no, but I'll not stress myself and go for that kind of audition. I don't get muscle. I don't have six pack.
But you have the body.
I don't. You understand? They say they need a chubby guy. I will show up. But they don't. So there are some films where they don't need a chubby guy. They don't have a. They don't need it. So if I go there, I know I'm wasting my time. Yes, but I will still go there, do my part. I will do my audition note. My audition. I will give my monologue, and I will walk away knowing that yes, I have done this here. I've done it. I'm not a bad actor. So they just don't need me for that role. Once you can put that behind you at the back of your head, I'm not a bad actor. I'm not a bad actor. They just don't need me for that role. It will not look hard. I know Nigeria is tough right now because for president moving around Lagos. But it will not look, you will not feel as bad as you used to. Saying that they're picking their own people. Yes, I was in Family X audition where that's RMD, Family X, I don't know that X film. X Family, we were there till 10 p.m. casting, just meeting two of us. I said, bad as it's bad, at least if I don't get the room, my guy will get down. They shoot the film. And it was not called. I called my guy. My guy was not called. Did I die? It is painful. We were there till the, and it was just, oh yeah, who will they pick? Who will they pick? They can pick somebody else, another known actor from somewhere else. I was not known then. But they are important. You can meet somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that met you at that audition to give you a job. But if you're always at home, gaming, pooping on your IG page, posting, yes, they work, everybody they IG right now. But if I don't see what you can do as an actor, I ain't calling you. If I don't see videos, if I don't see you on TikTok, like the finest girl in the world. Even if you're fine, I'll call you for audition first. I'll just send you come and take role, you they whine my nipple. Come for audition, let me see what you can do. Do you get? That's just basically it. And then you're talking about what was it? Yes, so please, you cannot be following Lambo, Messi Lambo. I'm following Tokemakiwa. I'm looking for auditions. There are actually audition pages on Instagram, casting pages. Follow directors, follow production houses. Iroko calls for auditions now and then. African Magic calls for auditions now and then. Royal Arts TV, all these people, they call for auditions now, every now and then. Do you understand? So, and then if you have, and I get a contact, there's an audition going on right now as I speak, and it was posted, Seth. It was posted. So, the auditions are happening. But you just need to vet them, like I said, not every audition does. And sometimes you can wait. You know, I stay on the island. Audition is the better. What's happening there? You can wait. Do you understand? But at the same time, still good. Any other questions? Everybody. You can drop your hands now. I'm just thinking of what we can actually do here that involve
You're
everybody.
sitting in the head of house chair right now.
Say God. I mean, I didn't know that. Like,
Yeah, and that
you
is
did
the
not give me that
deputy chair.
information.
And so
Okay.
we could actually depict you as the king, because right now you're obviously the king of
I double king, Gabi.
you're obviously the king of this mansion right now.
I am.
Since the king is out.
I am, Abi.
Yes,
What that I've been looking at these things. I was looking around at them.
Your Majesty.
Okay, so she's already bringing the script now. So, hey, do we? Yeah. We can actually work on the story. There's a game that I don't know what they call it, but you know, we can actually do that. Let's. Well, you have one more question on scripts. Yeah, rock on. What's the question?
From what I read from scripts, I believe we have semi-full script. Or something like that. So I want to know the difference between those scripts.
Are you talking about final drafts and the full script? Are you talking about screenwriters, writing for screen and stuff? Writing for screenwriting, and then the script and basically a film script. There's story and then there's a story. Write the story. Girl in black and white stripes kiss that boy wearing the black shirts, and the boy that's a story. The script is what you said. All right, what you said, the dialogue you had. Then screenwriting is who is writing the script into screen so that the camera knows what we are looking at, when, where, and how. So that's basically it. Okay. So many scripts that you see that you give you, hey, we are done with this script. Take. It's complete. It has been written for screen. Do you understand? So you would barely, if you want to get more details about this, you might need to go to a film school and you have the writing classes. All right, the writing class. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so that's all. But I understand that question. No, it's not deep until you probably want to do some BTS, some behind the scenes, like you want to do production. That's when you see that. But for now, since you're acting, don't stress yourself. Don't stress yourself that. Okay. All right. So there's a particular game we normally play sometimes when we are bored on set, and trust me, we brought out different stories from it. It's the storytelling game, Charlie.
Would you like for me to open it for
I
you?
wouldn't mind, my dear, but are you sure you're strong enough to do that?
Of course.
I'm just saying.
I lift weights. I told you.
Oh yes, I witnessed somebody. You see, we cannot be in the same. We cannot meet. There's no way we have met. When last did I start gym? Thank you, my dear. There's no way. Okay.
Right? Can I
What do you
convince you?
Anybody?
Can I convince you to hit the gym?
I will go and hit the gym like this. I'll tell you what I will do. Okay. But in time, one of these days. So there's a storytelling game that we can just start. So we can just create a story. Many people have used to tell stories. It's simple. So I give the first line, and we get all creative. All right. For example, it can start like a guy walks up to a girl at the bar. Another person picks the line, and the girl at the bar said, "Why are you talking to me?" Another person picks the line, and the guy is like, I can't speak to you because I like your shirt. Do you understand? And someone said, "Oh, I was talking to that girl. A priest came." But that's the game. We just use it to, yeah, that's like the story, storytelling. So can we try it? Can we try it? Can we try it? But at the same time, you need to make sure it makes sense.
Yes.
Look and see. So we're in the bar, and then Optimus Prime came, bitch. Do you understand? So we can tell the full story. Okay, so this it can sway anyway. It can sway any way we want it to sway. Feel free.
Are we all doing this?
Yeah, we can all do it. We can all do it. We can all do it. We can all do it, and then we can usually argue and talk about it. It's fun. It's fun. Last year my short was based on this thing me and the Tinos I did. We're talking about on set, a lot writing, saying different things, and the story came to life. Okay, so I want to tell a story about a young girl in Lagos. Okay, so story.
Story.
All right, so there's this girl. Her name is Annabelle. She's 16 years old, and she lost her mom. Next.
She didn't have anyone to support her. Her family.
Okay.
Those are to do now.
Yeah, okay. Let's make it cut. Let's not put down those. Someone else pick it up from me.
And from there, things got so difficult. She moved to more states in 1 year, and apparently ended up well though, because she went into acting. It was difficult to start at first. She got into acting, and then she started expressing herself and everything she went through.
You just flashed like 5 years. 5 years of her life. You know, it's easy. First you say she got married.
No, I didn't say married.
Wow, she actually got married.
No, did I say married?
No, I'm just saying very soon. You said she got married and had 2 children.
Oh, children. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Sorry.
Okay. But we understand.
Yes, we do.
About that story. Let's just go back to my bar. A guy walks up to a girl at the bar.
And the lady was drinking a wine or pina colada.
Which one? A wine or what? Pick one.
Okay, sorry. She was drinking pina colada.
You're drinking pina colada.
Somebody else now. Why do you think
Okay, so another person can pick it up.
All of a sudden, a set of guys sitting next to where she's sitting started fighting, all because of the transaction they had the previous night.
Okay, next.
One of them walked up to her and wanted to have a number, but she refused to give her number.
So wait, first question. So they stopped the fight and talked to the girl. They're fighting now. Which of them?
Yes, we were fighting.
Uh-huh.
Because of the transaction that we were doing.
Uh-huh.
And one of them, who was not among the fighters,
Who is that guy? Because right now we only know that a guy walked up to a girl to a bar and the girl was drinking pina colada, and then two guys were fighting. So who then walked up to the girl?
technically they were not two, they were three.
Three guys. So they were fighting. Then they were fighting. Then who then walked up to the girl? Who then walked up? Which third guy? We don't have a third guy. We can't just make it vague. We can't just make it vague.
Well,
all
can we
right.
start again?
All right. Let's start. Let's start again. Let's start again.
For last time, think of something. You guys think of something.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm picking
Okay,
up.
well,
But don't say
yes,
something
well, you have to be
difficult,
clear about it. You have to be clear about it.
Okay, yeah, anybody can say anything there.
Kingdom. Okay, you want to go to Asaba filmmaking. Okay. So, the Igwe.
Yes, let's enter Igwe.
It's not Igwe Benin Kingdom, the Oba. Oba. Let's not go to my side because we can just enter some witchcraft. You don't know.
Yes, I know, right?
It's there.
Benin Airways.
It's there. Okay. But I kind of like the bar story. Anything happened at the bar.
Yeah, but
Anything happened at the bar. So we start again. You understand what I mean? You can't just give vague things. We are following the story.
Can we have three girls at the bar?
He wants to have 3 girls at the bar.
Yeah, because if it's just one, we'll just have to go with ha.
Add names.
Yeah.
Add names to them. All right. Okay. So you said the 3 girls
yes,
working at the
there
bar.
are 3 girls at the bar.
Names.
One is drinking beer, one is drinking gin, and one is drinking a whole bottle of red wine, and that is the single one. The one drinking beer is the married one, and then the one drinking the gin is just got divorced, yeah? Okay. And all of them are out to just have fun and then talk out their minds.
Next.
Literally, nothing else.
Next person. What happens? Another person tell us what's happening at the bar there.
The married one always talk. The married one husband was always kind to her, but then she was not satisfied with her husband, so she was always telling our friends. But then they wanted to destroy her marriage because they were jealous of her.
The single one has an issue coming. So
Okay.
like she doesn't like flow with how they all talk about marriage and
So is she in a shower?
no, she just doesn't like coming like she doesn't.
Okay, so what happened? Something else happened at the bar. We just established 3 characters. So what happened again?
The other guy that's going to meet the girl.
No, we started a new story. You forget all those ones. The new story.
Just use a guy.
Eh? All right, next. There's a flashy guy in the house. Wait first. Let him go.
So at the same moment, the married one got a call from somebody at home saying another girl had come to the house to her house.
Next. Let's go. What's next?
Can I go again?
What's next?
Out of the table to a car, then trying to get them.
Okay, next. We're out of the bar already.
And the best friend rushed after her, asking her what happened, but she couldn't fix it. But they could not go after her totally because there was a flashy guy coming.
Okay, so are we still in the bar? Are we outside the bar? What's going on? Next.
She bashed on the guy that
You flashy guy. Looking at, okay.
So the guy's car fell down. The car fell down. So the guy trying to keep the key and the married woman trying to keep the key.
Indian film. Okay, so let's go. Movie. Shit, fine. Okay, so they are looking. They've locked eyes. They are looking at themselves at the typing of the key. Yeah. And let's not forget
she's
to
crying.
this married woman. This married woman was told that something another girl is with her husband in the house.
She's watching home.
We don't know yet. Okay, then what happens when they start staying? Okay, so there is this whole. Then we move away. Okay. Okay. Okay.
She's not in the mood to be toasted. She's not in the mood to be toasted. She is not in the mood to be talk to any guy. She's rushing to her husband.
You get it.
She's rushing to her cheating husband. She's angry.
Husband at home. Will you wait to collect another man's car?
So wait, let's say the guy goes in. The guy that met her goes in and then meets somebody else, one of her friends, and then they will meet again.
Okay, so I'll just tell you guys why I stopped. I stopped at when they were trying to pick up the keys, they locked eyes, and then but the married woman could not wait because she had to run out.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, then what happened after that? Okay, another person. Keep going.
Okay, so while you were trying to rush into the car, she rushed into the car and the guy followed her. She was refusing to collect complimentary card, then he threw it into her car.
Okay, so are we officially out of the bar?
Yes.
I will let the
Okay, the friends are coming out.
Yes, and then the guy, and then.
And also rushed out.
Okay.
And met their friend with the guy.
Okay, met the friend with the guy. Okay, so they met the friend with the guy, and they saw when the guy was trying to threw the card into the woman's car. Okay. Okay, so are we driving off with the woman, or are we staying outside the bar? So pick. What are we doing? So
the woman.
Okay.
So the two ladies went back into the bar with the guy, the flashy guy. I had to sit down with him. And they all started discussing about what caused the
lady to go
to leave in such a rush.
Okay.
So I get
Okay. Then next.
The single one.
Wait.
The single one that was drinking the whole bottle of red wine.
Yeah.
Picked interest immediately in the guy.
Okay.
But the guy already has eyes on the
woman
other. But because the single one is, flashy and all that, she's going to throw herself all over and then lock him in.
Okay. That's her plan. That's a plan. Okay. I'm really interested in what happened when that woman went home. Okay. So tell us what happened.
Okay. So the married woman going on our way home by driving, keep reminding everything like the promise the husband made to her, the vow and the altar that I will never cheat on you. She keep reminding everything. I'm like, wow, how is it possible this man to do this to me?
Okay, first of all, I don't know the man yet. But in his defense, we just said a single girl is in his house. We did not say what we are doing in the house, but there's a girl that is in his house. So all these things that she's thinking, she's imagining things. Okay.
And I'm like, is it true? And brought in the stuff, right, the provision, and was like, Mom, you really had a bad accident, and you almost lost your life. And she was really trying to get the face because it started bringing back memories. Now that car she already saw it, and then the accident was a recorded memory, and then flashy guy was the doctor.
Yeah. Okay, so let me try to start from the top and then smoothen it. So there were three ladies in the bar. One was married, the other one was single,
and one was divorced.
One was divorced. Okay, so they're all drinking whatever they want to drink, and then someone gets a call. A flashy guy comes to the bar. Someone gets a call. The wife gets a call that she saw a young girl entering their house with the husband, and then she's running off. They jam, look at themselves. There's a Korean movie, so I should be happy seeing. And then she steps out. He drops her card, And then on their way out, on her way, she's thinking about different things that might have happened. And then she has an accident. Okay, and then she gets to the hospital and she has lost her memory. The only thing she can remember is probably the flashy guy wakes, yeah? But then when the doctor comes to drop her stuff and is talking to her, the flashy guy happens to be the doctor. So we have to explain how the flashy guy is the doctor and why.
When the accident happened, when the accident happened and she got to the hospital, he got a call, and while he was still with the girls, that there's an emergency.
Okay, we'll come back to that. How do we come back to that? When he's telling her how he knew that there was an accident, that's when he can say, "I was when we left at the bar." Yeah.
Discussing about what happened.
They are here to know what happened.
So after some moment she left, the flashy guy got a call from the hospital that there's a patient that just get an emergency and he has to rush. So he actually left the lady right there and paid for drinks like this. And somebody said here that he wasn't generally.
Yes.
He didn't follow their contact, just left to the hospital.
And although the woman that had the accident is a married woman, this doctor automatically feels his destiny, and now he's invested.
Sorry, is that how destinies work? Is that how destinies work? The destinies just okay.
I mean, the husband, the woman at home is maybe his secretary that they probably have.
Wait, we don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. We are still in the hospital, and then.
I'm just saying.
But if she has lost her memory and she can only remember that guy, and she can't remember when she woke up now. So she pictured when she saw the guy's face. And that is the guy we met at that place. Does that mean all her memories come back, or that's it?
For her to recognize the guy.
But before then, she's been having issues with the husband, before then.
Flashback.
Okay, what if there's no flashback? So since the guy was the one that recognized her first, then her own cries, there's no means of communicating her own cries. Let's taking care of her.
Yes.
But don't forget, it's a car key. You understand? There's no how the phone will crash. You understand? It's a car accident.
Okay. Even if she doesn't know her husband, except that guy.
Or probably those people trying to rescue her stole her phone.
Impossible. Misha, I just want her to leave that man.
She leave the house.
Yes, she leave the husband.
Husband and secretary.
Yes. They didn't hear what. That secretary.
And take her to his house.
But they never collected. They never got numbers.
They will contact her husband. But
The phone is lost. The phone is gone. I have seen accident scenes where at the accident people actually come and steal property.
Yeah.
So if I have an accident, I don't have a phone.
That is a case too. I'm going to write my movie myself. First, my movie. First of all, I didn't want her to run. I mean, if she was running, I should have backed it. It shouldn't have been about the husband cheating.
This one is foul. Chevron.
Going and coming and doing. Maybe she don't spoil my movie.
No,
it's supposed to be sweet.
The husband is not in the
room. Everything.
As we speak.
Yes, now
guys, are you with me? Hello. Full House. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
As it stands, the husband is not in the know about what happened whatsoever. It was just an accident. All right. She got into an accident. She was robbed because I think people take watches and stuff from people that have had accidents.
Yeah.
The guy got a call because she was rushed to his hospital that there is a patient that had an accident. He came, saying that it is her, treated her, and then she wakes up. She sees his face. They have flashback. I've seen it before, and then he says, "Yes, we met at the bar." And blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Are you serious? Yes. Met your friends. I don't have their number. Where's my phone? There's no phone. You can't call anybody. Leave her in the hospital, and then he decides to take her home to his house.
Yes, now before today.
And in all this, what?
Bansoli.
Yes.
Gold,
It was
new
stolen.
gold. It was
It
stolen.
was stolen.
They almost cut off her finger self.
Because the two friends already did.
Yes. Yes.
But the guy kept quiet because he liked her.
Yeah. I can't remember anything.
Yeah, now you've left Korean.
Amazing. Okay, so so this guy, as it stands, I wish.
So forget it but not. Guy knows.
Yeah. But the guy will remind her that she was rushing home. She was something really pissed her off.
The guy is the kind of guy that respects me. So while you were in the house, never touched her. You know, the girl to fall in love with. You know, when a girl sees the guy every day and every day, she's going to fall in love with the guy. So the guy never touched her or harassed her.
I got into the apple for film. Real life, I touch you. Okay. Wow. 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 So continue.
It's my movie. You guys, hello. Let's play my movie. Nice movie. Nice.
This is social media then they went together to that location. Let's say at different times they went to that location. Later met one of the friends.
Okay.
At the bar because it's a regular spot. Then the friend gave the guy the number, the lady her number, and she was able to reach her husband.
Okay. Wait. Let's not.
To the back because that was where they met.
When they were doing that next day,
so that is where they probably saw a friend. The bad guy. They recognized the help. So from there, they started to
because the reason why he had he wanted her to lock him. So now
She's a lover, not a fighter. I can't tell you like that. So okay, so in all, yeah, it was really nice, the creative process. This is our film, never get ending. Now Coco will say I'm just going to go through it quickly so you guys understand the story, and I'd like to hear the end of the story, and please try your best not to end it like how we end films in Hollywood. We have a way. Sometimes it feels like we just get tired of writing. Like, yeah, so they realized that was the husband and that was the end of the story. You know, not that quick. So quick overview. First off, 3 ladies at the bar, married, divorced, single. Flashy guy steps in. A call comes from the married woman. Her husband is seen with a young girl in their house. We don't know what they are doing, whether they are cheating or not. But being a woman, she takes off. He hits the guy, the really nice, good-looking, flashy guy, and then his key drops. She bends down, speak it. He bends down. They have the Korean movie moment, and then she steps out because okay, what the heck? I'm going to go and try and catch my husband doing stuff. And the guy throws her out, drops his card through the window. Just if you ever get time, call me. She's on her way. He goes back into the bar with the friends. Yeah. He's on her way, and then boom, she has an accident. And then he gets a call from the call he's getting is not the next scene. She has the accident. If we're going to put it on screen, I'm going to say it on screen. She has an accident. She's in the hospital. We show somebody coming in with her stuff to talk to her and say, "Hi, wake up, hello." And then she's waking up. You see the whole waking up eyes, slow movement. It's blurry, and then she sees the face, and then there's a sudden flash in her head that she's seen the face before, And then the guy's like, hi, what up? So you're in an accident, blah, blah, blah. Do you remember me? And she's like, yes, I think I've seen you. Yes, so that we met at blah, 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 blah. Then we got to do the flashback again of how he got the call that he was here. But he did not know it was her. And then he did not even collect the friend's number. And guess what? This was like 2 days later that she woke up. It was actually she woke up the same day.
Yeah.
It was 2 days later that she woke up.
Nice.
All right. So, yeah. No. There are reasons why we can't play weak, because the reason why we can't play with a week because she didn't get home, her friends did not hear from her. Someone will post the accident on Instagram eventually.
Yeah.
And then they'll see the car and there'll be a driving. So all that can happen in like 3 days. You understand? The husband doesn't know what happened. They don't even know where they rushed the person to. The people that might possibly find her are her friends. That's the friends who go to the accident scene, place, what do you call that area where they have accidents? The scene of the accident. Scene of the accident. We go there and then it has. So the friends don't even like the husband. So that's why they don't say anything about her now liking this guy in his house later. So that's how the story is just gonna go round and round, the garden like a teddy bear.
Yes.
You understand? So this kind of story now, if someone should write it down, they used to sell it 350,000. 350K, you could not sell them. Oh God! If I see write this story 350 days, you never ask him. That's how we get stories, and it's not a bad story. Clap for yourself. It's not a bad story. Yeah. Oh, producers buy. There are people looking. You don't understand. People are looking for content. And they'll be sure. Keep me up on Instagram, Joerocks HQ. This guy has my Vicky J can get me anytime. Hit me up on IG.
Okay.
If you have synopsis, you have stories. Netflix is looking for content. As in, I got a call from them last month. Hey, Joerocks, how far now? So I'm not getting any film. That's one of their staff anyway, sure. How far now? I'm gonna bring film. More look now. More review the film. Netflix, they're about to pay $20,000 or $25,000. Please, let's just review the film. If you see it, if you like it, we buy it. That's it. So content is key. Everybody's looking for content. So if you have a good story, if you don't know how to write a script, you can write a synopsis. A synopsis is just a short part of the script. Right? Say this is what happened. Like what we are talking here is just a synopsis. It can be redeveloped into a full story and sold. Just like that. You can either sell it or you can ask for use my script, you can give me a percentage of whatever comes in. You can take 5%.
Of course.
So but you guys did well. I like the story actually. But I'm not going to steal it. Don't worry, it's not my property. I'm not going to steal it. It's not my property. But thank you all very much for having me. Anybody have any other questions before I close my session? Because I should be shooting something.
Yeah, I think we should maybe make a whole 2 minutes or 1 minute video with you.
You can make a video with me now. Doing what? That's the question.
Chanting your name,
I want to be hailing me.
Yes, now. We could do one after that. Drop some moves down. We're actually prepared for you. All this flashy look is just for
It's
you.
for me?
Of course.
No.
Please.
Stop it. Look how far? Let me try to fall out.
J-Rock.
One more minute.
J-Rock.
Okay.
First position becomes the head of house. Who owns it?
Okay.
And the second becomes the deputy head of house.
Fantastic. All right. So where are the results?
What's the head of house?
No, the
Deputy
head of house.
or the first deputy of the King Mansion Reality TV Survival Edition.
All right. Be sure of the person that is deputy. Don't go call it on live TV. Please. That's what they go call wrong queen one time. They call first up as queen. It was very dramatic. That's this guy, Steve Harvey, Miss America. Steve Harvey, that guy that wrote that acting like a man. He was supposed to be called the queen. He called first round up, said that's the queen. I mean, serious problem. I said, no, sorry, that's a mistake. Like, come on, the calf man. What's that crown? He's the real person. All right. So let's go. Deputy. Southern Deputy Head of House, ladies and gentlemen. All right, good handshake, I mean. Welcome. Y'all done well. I'll do it with her. Yeah, I'll go and sit down. Deputy, right here.
Oh.
That's your seat.
Don't
Clap for him,
share,
please.
Yoba.
Thank you very much. And the head of house. 20. Becca, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, all right, okay. Congratulations. Let me like to see your face. My dear, you're doing well. Brother, congratulations being the head of house. Okay. Will it go all the way in? Will it? Oh, you did it? Oh, you're here? Okay, I got you. And voila. Ladies and gentlemen, your head of house. Please have a seat.
One letter.
Nice to meet you all. All right. So.
No, steadily, heavily.